The Chinese entertainment world was once again in an uproar. News of the death of young actor Yu Menglong not only left fans deeply saddened but also raised many questions. The sudden passing seemed to open old wounds in the entertainment industry about pressure, injustice, and a frequently questioned legal system. Amidst the mourning, two big stars, Zhao Lusi and William also came into the public spotlight. Not only because they knew Yu Menglong, but also because of their candid reactions, which touched on the credibility of the law and how the entertainment industry covers up its dark side. An unexpected passing. Yu Menglong was known as a polite, professional figure who rarely courted controversy. He started his career from the bottom and rose to success through popular dramas that showcased his calm charm and natural acting. Therefore, news of his death came like a bolt from the blue. The official version stated that he died from an accident, but the details provided were sketchy. There was no complete autopsy report, no clear statement from the family, and even the press conference was brief. The public began to suspect, was it really an accident, or was there something being deliberately hidden? The internet exploded. Chinese netizens are buzzing with discussion about the possibility of pressure from certain parties to quickly close this case. Many point out that the legal system there often favors those in power, while justice for young artists is often overlooked. Zhao Lusi's reaction, touching empathy. Zhao Lusi's name immediately became a topic of conversation after she posted a short sentence on social media: "We work in the same world, but sometimes live in different realities." The post was simple, yet deeply meaningful. Many fans saw Zhao as more than just mourning, but also a satire on the harsh world of entertainment, full of pressure and uncertainty. Zhao Lusi herself is known as a bold young actress. She has been open about how her strict work contract nearly robbed her of personal time. Her hectic schedule, the demands of a perfect image, and pressure from her agency leave many young artists living in chronic stress. For Zhao, Yu Menglong's death was not just the loss of a colleague, but also a reminder that this system can destroy anyone, at any time. She knew all too well how harsh a world that appears beautiful on the surface, but is fragile on the inside, can be. William, a calm, vibrating voice. Unlike Zhao's expressiveness, William chose a calmer but equally incisive approach. In an interview, William said, "Sometimes the scariest thing isn't death, but losing faith in the truth." This statement left many speechless. He didn't mention any names, but the public knew where he was going. William is known for rarely speaking out on social issues, so when he did speak out, his message immediately garnered widespread attention. William also touched on the importance of caring for artists' mental health. He said that many colleagues in the entertainment industry work under extreme pressure without adequate emotional support. "We all have limits. But often, those limits aren't respected by the industry," he said. William's remarks emphasized that Yu Menglong's case was not an isolated incident, but rather a reflection of a system that fails to protect the people behind the scenes. Chinese entertainment, behind the glitz, there's pain. This case reveals something long discussed but rarely highlighted by mainstream media: the dark side of China's entertainment industry. Behind the camera, there's pressure to always look perfect, unfair long-term contracts, and strict censorship that limits artists' freedom of speech. Many young artists are forced to sign agreements that give their agencies complete control over their lives, from work projects and public appearances to personal activities. Many feel like they've lost their freedom. In such situations, when tragedy strikes, it's hard for the public to believe it was all just an accident. Because experience shows that oftentimes, things never come to light. Credibility in the eyes of the law. For Zhao Lusi and William, the most shocking thing wasn't just the news of the death itself, but how the law handled the case. The swift process without transparency only raised more questions. Zhao wrote on another social platform, "We don't need quick answers, we need the honest truth." Her statement went viral, seen as a critique of the opaque legal system. Many young artists and fans supported her, saying that Zhao's voice represented their concerns about the opacity that often surrounds celebrity cases. William also agreed, saying that the law should be impartial. Justice shouldn't depend on who's involved. "We're all equal before the law," he said in a separate interview. The two, without directly attacking anyone, managed to convey a powerful moral message: true justice must be believed, not simply announced. From grief to hope. Although the atmosphere remains tense, this tragedy has brought a new awareness. Many fans have begun demanding changes in the entertainment industry. They want artists to receive better legal and mental health protection. Some have even created online petitions for an independent agency to monitor the well-being of young artists. Zhao Lusi and William Chan are now seen as symbols of two sides of courage: the emotional, conscience-stricken Zhao, and the calm, yet elegant, truth-telling William. Both prove that artists are human too. They can speak out, empathize, and demand justice without losing their professionalism. Hope for the future. Yu Menglong's death has become a mirror for the Chinese entertainment industry. She reminds everyone that behind the glitz and glamour, there's a humanity that shouldn't be ignored. The entertainment world may be full of scrutiny, but it shouldn't make the people within it lose their true selves. Now, the public hopes that this tragedy will bring about real change. That the entertainment industry will begin to value the balance between career and mental health, between public image and private life, between the speed of the law and the truth. Zhao Lusi and William Chan have started that important conversation. They may not have been able to change the system overnight, but their voices have awakened many hearts. The public is now more aware, more critical, and more concerned about what goes on behind the scenes in the entertainment world. Conclusion. Zhao Lusi and William Chan's shock is not simply an expression of grief, but a profound reflection on how the law and the entertainment industry work. They realize that losing someone isn't just about physical death, but also a loss of trust in the system that is supposed to protect them. Yu Menglong may be gone, but her story lives on as a reminder that the truth cannot be buried forever. And as long as there are people like Zhao Lusi and William Chan who dare to speak out, there's still hope that the entertainment world, so long as it's so glamorous but fragile, will slowly become more humane.